Hey guys. Welcome back to another video on this channel. It's already the 4th video. Can't even believe it. I just have to say thank you to everyone who's reached out to me and said that they like seeing these videos. It's really gave me the motivation to continue to do them, because at first I was like, this is a little silly.
It's a little silly. Sorry, my cat's behind my screen. Love you, Pook.
Anyways, it's a little silly. But honestly, it's not, because it's been really fun and I really like doing it for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching so far. I know I've only gotten like literally like 12 views, but that's amazing still. That's still 12 people who gave time in their day to listen to this. So thank you, Pookies. Anyways, to get into the topic of this video, we're going to be doing my 2023 recap. So I don't even know where to begin with 2023. 2023 recap, guys. I don't know about y'all, but 2023 was a crazy year for me, and I don't know if it was because it was like my year of being 18, I'm not sure, or maybe it was just like the universe was going crazy. But 2023, lots of changes happened. It was freaking crazy, dude. So I'm gonna pick out some key memories that I remember from 2023, and that were kind of like my recap. So I can't really remember, in January. Okay, so the first thing that I did was cool in 2023 was I threw a killer New Year's Eve party for a bunch of my friends, and I decked out this entire house, and we stayed up late. I made a whole girl boss. So it was like a classy New Year's party. Everyone dressed up and we all had like fancy cocktail dresses on and everything like that, and I made a really cool cake, and we all just stayed up late and we all just got together and like really hung out and enjoyed each other's company on New Year's. And it was so cool. I was like my first adult, and this is gonna sound so stupid, but like my first like adult party that I threw by myself, like without my parents' help or anything like that, or like with my parents involved. I just threw it myself, and it was really fun. And it definitely was like, I went overboard. Like I think I literally slept there for the next like 2 days after the party. I was so tired. It was crazy. Okay, moving on. February. In February, me and my boyfriend, love you, me and my boyfriend went to New York City, and this was my first time traveling on my own without my parents. Not really on my own because I have my boyfriend, but like without my parents on a trip. So me and my boyfriend packed up and we got all of our stuff ready to go, and we stayed in the Bronx. Now let me tell you, we stayed in the Bronx. And I know that the Bronx gets a bad rap, but overall it was pretty nice. The only problem was like our Airbnb did have a hole through the ceiling.
Stupid, dumb, fucking stupid, fucking bitch.
But that's okay. That's okay. It was only $40 a night, so you get what you pay for, man. So what can you do? But the New York trip was literally so incredible. We were like, thank God that my boyfriend was there, because
your girl is not good with direction. Like, I cannot tell up from down sometimes. I'm not, like, I cannot navigate whatsoever, even in my car. Like,
it's terrible. So anyways, the trains, we like would take the subway everywhere, and he mapped down the entire subway area. So we were able to get from point A to point B without having too many hiccups, which is good. So thank you, King. And yeah, we just did so many cool things. We went to Chelsea Market. We went to, which honestly was overrated. Big hot take. Chelsea Market was overrated. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to anybody who's feeling that's gonna hurt. But it's just true. I did not love it. But there were a lot of other things I loved. We went to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Yeah! That I could have stayed in there for 10 hours. I'm telling you, 10 fucking hours. It was so good, dude. I loved it. They had like they had like art pieces from, you know, ancient times. They had Egyptian art. They had medieval style art. They had everything. And it was so freaking cool, dude. So if I could go back and do that, I definitely would. And we spent a whole week there. We went to also the Bronx, what was it? The Botanical Gardens. So honestly, we went in winter, so that was not smart. So we didn't really get to see any of the flowers or anything like that, but it was really pretty just to see, like, they really like cleaned up that park. Like, it's so nice. Like, there's massive trees and everything is so beautiful and really well put together. So definitely a A+ on that part. And then yeah, so that was my New York trip. That's pretty much what took over February, and that was a big milestone in 2023 for me. And then moving on to March and April, not too many things happened. I just was in my second semester of school, which was good, pretty eventful. The most exciting thing that was happening during this time was me and my boyfriend, because I had started dating him in like literally September 29th of 2022, so at the very end of 2022. So it was like 2023 was kind of our year together, you know. It was our first year together. We had never experienced any of this together, so it was really exciting. So just those couple months were like so awesome, because we were really just figuring out that like, oh, we actually are besties, we actually are buddies, like this is great. And I only had one boyfriend in my life before, and normalize having that. I didn't have a boyfriend until I was 17. I didn't kiss anybody until I was 17. And I only have my one boyfriend. I've only had two. And I'm sticking with this one. He's the best. I just love him. But normalize that. I feel like a lot of these times, like I felt a lot of like pressure as a kid to be like, oh, you haven't kissed a boy yet? Oh, you haven't had a boyfriend yet? Oh, you're a prude. Oh, da 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 da. No, some people just take their time. And personally for me, it was about waiting till I found the right person. So, and I have. And I'm so glad I waited. I'm so glad I didn't waste my time. So ladies out there, gentlemen out there, every person out there, if you're watching this, take your time and don't stress about it. Love yourself first, man. Wait till it's special. That's what I would say. It's not the same if you don't wait. I'm sorry. It's like a hot take. It's not. To be with someone that you actually really love is just so magical. And I want you guys to all experience that. So that is my advice of the day. But anyways, March through April, there wasn't really much going on, but I did start to get really close with my two friends. I'm not going to name them, but they know who they are. Love you guys. I met them actually through my boyfriend, and they're these two girls, and they literally just like connected with me right away and really made me feel like I was just like like my boyfriend had all these high school friends, you know, like because he had just graduated high school when I met him, and I had not been to high school. I just, you know, like I said in my first video, I went to online school and I didn't really have that high school experience, and I don't regret not having that, but I think I did miss out on a big chunk of like social interaction and friends, which is okay. I had friends growing up, but I didn't have like that girl group, you know, not necessarily. And now like these two friends of mine who I started to get to know, and I met them in Halloween of 2022, but I really started to get to know them in March, and March throughout May pretty much was like the getting to know them phase, and I absolutely fell in love with them. They're the best girls ever. We just, I don't know, I love to see them. We have a group chat, we talk every day. It's like, it's so nice because I've had friends in the past where I've really had to put in a lot of work to go and see them, to make plans with them. I had to pick them up every single time, and they just never seemed grateful for it because I was always just willing and doing it, you know, and I let myself be that person for them. So, but these girls taught me that I really don't have to be that person all the time. I can be the friend that they make plans with. They can come pick me up. They can be like, oh, Maggie, we actually want you there. Hey, we actually want you there. We're not like, I guess you can come. No, we actually want you there. So yeah, that's basically like for those couple months, making friends with them and really getting closer as friends, like truly changed my life. Like I'm so grateful for them, like absolutely 100%. And you know, I didn't think I was ever going to be a part of a group like that. You know, I never thought so. But you know, if you open yourself up to trying new things and experiencing new friends, like you might make something cool happen. So that's what happened to me, at least. Not much happened in May either. I know that it was just like the start of the summer, and my parents we live near the ocean, and they always get a little camper down by the ocean for summer because that's where they prefer to spend their time. My dad's disabled, my mom's a small business owner, so they just go and do that for the summer, and my sister stays and runs the business she shares with my mom. So they really get like some time together, and it's nice. So in May, pretty much we just spent the month kind of going down and coming to see them and spending time in the ocean and, you know, having barbecues and stuff. It was like the beginning of summer. It's like the summer I turned pretty, you know, when it just like that summer starts. That is how it felt. That is how May felt. And it was nice. It was really good. I was enjoying my friends and I was enjoying my boyfriend now, and I was just enjoying summer a lot. But oh, also I was a bridesmaid in my friend's wedding. Yeah! Slay! Oh my gosh, I love her. She's great. Her and her husband are just really nice people, and I also met them through my boyfriend, which you must be like,
girl, this girl meets everyone through her boyfriend. Well, I don't care.
so you meet people. That's just how it goes. You network. Everybody's connected in some form. So don't come for me. But anyways, I got to be the bridesmaid in her wedding, and she's absolutely fantastic. She's in the Air Force now. She is slaying. I'm actually going to meet up with her tonight because I haven't seen her in like 8 months because she's been in training. So props to her. It was really fun to get to be a bridesmaid, and the wedding was absolutely beautiful. They did a great job. So that was a really fun experience. I loved it. And then moving on to June. So I went to England. I got to go to England for 10 days. I went with a friend of mine, and we had a really good time. I absolutely love England. England is 10 out of 10. Like, loved it. I loved England. We went all around the London area, and then we also went into the countryside, and we went on to the where is that place? Brighton on the coast. Dude, Brighton was amazing. I actually got my tattoo. I got my first tattoo, which crazy. I just walked into a shop and I said I want one, which is not smart. Don't do that, kids, but mine actually turned out pretty good, so can't complain. And we spent 12 days in England, and it was absolutely incredible. Loved it. Would not take it back for the world. July and August are pretty much those 2 months where I was just like recuperating from the trip. It was a lot. The trip was great, but it was also like a lot. It was a lot mentally. For many reasons that I don't want to go into, but in July I had a really good party with my friends. It was like a big party at my house, like a 3-day party with my parents, which sounds crazy, but I know that's just how we roll here. And it was just really fun. I got to see my cousins who came up from Virginia. I haven't seen them in ages, so it's really fun to see them and catch up. And then that was pretty much August and July. It was pretty much just spending time at the beach, spending time with friends, which was great. And I also really got close with my sister's 2 friends, and they are really great. And I've, over the past, like since July and August, like since then, I've gotten really close with the 2 of them, and they're absolutely wonderful people, and I really like spending time with them. They're so funny, and I don't know, I feel really grateful to have them as friends also. So I spent a lot of time in the summer with them, actually, because my sister and them would go to the beach and they'd be like, you need to come with us, you know? So I would head to the beach with them, and it was so worth it. It was so much fun. And like I said, we'd just be at my parents' trailer, and it worked out great, you know? So that was pretty much the summer. It was, you know, in comparison to last year's summer, 2022's summer was like out of the movies. This summer was good. It was good. It was definitely a change. There were a lot of things going on in my life at this period, which, you know, made it, I think, a little bit more difficult, but it definitely did teach me a lot. The summer did teach me a lot, whereas like the summer of 2022 was like pure fun. It was like nothing but fun every day, you know? So this one, I am really grateful for the summer because it did teach me a lot about myself. And by the end of August and September, I started going through a friendship breakup. I lost my best friend of 15 years. And I'm honestly still dealing with it today. It still affects me to this day, actually. Just a lot of things were, you know, going wrong with her, going wrong with our friendship. And there were both things that we did on both her end and on my end that I can see. And it just didn't end up working. And we ended up losing touch and are completely no contact now. So that has been probably the biggest thing that happened this year. Out of everything, losing her was like, it was the biggest grief I've ever gone through in my life. And I've lost all of my grandparents, my uncle, just, you know, they passed away, and that was grief. But this grief, I felt so badly. Like, I felt so deeply within myself, and it's been taking a long time to heal because for 15 years we did everything together. Her family was with my family, you know, like, and about 2 years ago, her family decided that my family wasn't good and did not want contact with my mom and dad. Her mom and dad and my mom and dad had been friends, and her mom and dad decided that my parents weren't good. So they stopped talking, but I stayed friends with her because she was my best friend. I love her. I'm not going to let that stop us from being friends, you know? But after this happened, it was kind of like the last straw, and we just decided to part ways. And I wish her no bad things in the world. I think she's still a very good person. But, you know, this friendship breakup has taught me a lot about myself and taught me about not giving my energy to people who do not deserve it. Because the thing about me is I always want to be really nice to everyone, and I always want to give them as much as I can. Like, yes, like I have like a really bad savior complex, I think. And I just want to be everybody's best friend. You know, like I want to be there for them 24/7, even if I forget to be there for myself, which I know is not good and I'm working on it. But this friendship kind of taught me that I can't do that anymore. Like it just takes way too much out of me. And I really lost a piece of myself when I lost her. And, you know, it sucks. It really does. Friendship breakups, people don't talk about them enough. Friendship breakups really break your heart. And that's pretty much like, that's just it. It's sometimes like I've been through a breakup with my first boyfriend and that was nothing compared to this. This is like, I don't know. It's been a journey, you know, and we've been on and off. We are now in no contact. I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know what the future holds. You never know. But for now, that's what it is. And I respect her decision. She respects mine. And we just kind of go day by day. But there's not a day that goes by that I don't miss it. But I realize that I'm in a better place now and I'm much happier. And I have friends who like really reciprocate their love that I put into them to me. So I don't know. It's been a learning experience, and that pretty much spanned from August to now. Like that has spanned all this time. So yeah, that was a big one for 2023, and I think that really put a stump in my year. But not to say it was a bad year. It definitely taught me a lot. So, and then to get off the deep subject, because I don't want to be a whiny bitch on here, my boyfriend and I celebrated our 1-year anniversary, so that was amazing. And his birthday is coming up, so I'm very excited. And I graduated from community college, as y'all all know. Slay. So now that it's the end of the year, looking back, I think I did learn a lot from this year. I do think it was a year of growing up. It definitely was like, yep, reality definitely hit me and was like, yep, I am no longer a kid. I was 18 years old. I'm 19 now. Like, that's crazy. And it's been teaching me to take a lot more responsibility for myself and a lot more responsibility for my mental state, you know? Like, it's really been teaching me that I don't need to put up with so much crap. That I don't need to put up with so much shit, because I had been putting up with shit for years. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be happy, and I just want to feel love, unconditional love, you know? And now with the friends I have now, the people in my life that I have now, I'm so grateful for, because they're really teaching me that. And, you know, I'm beyond grateful for that. But I'm looking forward to 2024. The first thing that's going to be exciting about 2024 is that I'm going to Puerto Rico. I definitely have a little bit of oh my God, I forgot another big thing about 2023. Another big thing about 2023 is that I went to Canada with my boyfriend. Another trip together. It was so much fun. We drove my little Subaru all the way up to Canada. We got a little bit lost a couple times, and then our Airbnb guy scammed us. So we are on the streets of Quebec at 2 a.m. trying to find a place to sleep at night. And we finally found this dingy ass motel. And let me tell you, that place was crazy. Shout out them, because at least they gave us a place to sleep. Thank God. Because if not, we would have been stranded. But anyways, we spent like 4 days there, and it was pretty good. It was really fun. I don't know if I'd go back. I didn't love the Quebec. Like, it was kind of touristy, but I mean, that's just Quebec. Canada is so beautiful. Like, I would go back to see the parts that are a little bit more on the countryside, that have a lot more of the hiking, the nature. But I do have to say there was quite a few cool things that we saw. We went to an aquarium in Quebec, saw a polar bear, like what? And then we also saw the Frontenac, the big hotel in Quebec that's like overlooking the hill. That was really cool. We actually went in it. Oopsie. We went into the lobby and just pretended we were staying there. Don't do that, kids. But yeah, so that was the Canada trip, and that happened in October. So that was pretty lit, I have to say. But anyways, moving on. 2024 is coming up and I am very excited. I have a lot in store for this year and I'm very excited to share it with you guys on this channel. And I'm using this channel as well as a way to hold myself accountable. Be like, you go, girl. Don't let these people back into your life. I have goals now, you know, like I have goals and I want them so bad, you know, like I want these goals to happen. So this YouTube channel is going to help me keep accountable to that, because you guys are going to be my motivation to keep going. So a good motivation to keep going and to keep, you know, growing and being a better person. So yeah, that was basically my 2023 recap, guys. And I really hope you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for watching this video. And I'm very grateful for each and every one of you that are watching. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I hope your 2023, tell me in the comments or shoot me a DM how your 2023 was. I'm very interested to know. And yeah, I love you guys. Bye.